win. This is the WCHW official podcast. I'm joined with my co-host and good buddy Malachi Wynn. So yeah.
And today's podcast is going to be all about the Orange Sox and what Josiah Wynn has to say. Obviously, manager and commissioner of the WCHW. What do you have to say?
Last year, it was a good year for us until postseason, until November rolled around, and we didn't have what it took. I mean, we had all the talent. Shout out to Rylan. Did a great rookie campaign. That kid shined in this field as far as a rookie. His action wasn't really there at the end of the season, and really the beginning of the season too. But hitting 3 home runs really helped up the team, and his batting average above 300, I believe. Meanwhile, I got a chip on my shoulder. We're here to win. We're here to get the title. We got to figure out what it's gonna take. Like I said, we got to figure out what it's gonna take to get to this World Series. We gotta do something, and I don't think that means rebooting our whole team. I think it's just gonna mean just getting some practice in, especially for me, just restarting. 2023 is over. 2024 is over. I need to get back to that 2020 season. I had 21 home runs, batted over almost 700. I believe it was 690 in 2023. That shows you how much the competition has gone. Batting 390 this year with 3 home runs. But my point is that I'm impressed with our team. But I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm here to win. I'm here to get better. I want to get back this year, 2025, way better. It's not going to be about the award, but it's about the big hardware at the end of the season. But yeah.
Yeah, so I got a couple questions, and I'm going to start with, who are you, what kind of player are you wanting to draft, like, in draft prospect-wise?
We haven't looked over our options yet. Right now, I think I'm looking more about a batter and then obviously a backup arm. So anybody that, So, we don't know much because we don't know if we're going to get the 2nd or 3rd pick. But I think it's just going to be down to that. We want bats on our team. That's what's going to make us win games. Obviously, moving the pitcher's mound back 3 feet is going to make pitching and defense a lot harder to do. And then adding the 3rd person is going to get down our averages. But we're here to win. That's what we're here to do. We're here to glorify God and stuff. But also, the big goal of the game is to win. We're going to do
win
it.
The trophy, win the big glory, like Carter Shaw said.
Yeah.
And there's 5 teams. It's a league meant for greatness. There's so many good teams in the league, and it's hard to win. Yeah,
it's really hard to win. One of these 5 great teams is going to get eliminated from the playoffs. The Green Aces are going to have juice. No predictions yet. Those are going to be coming pretty soon.
Yeah, we'll call it the podcast all about predictions sometime soon.
Yeah, but the thing is that I think the big thing is that the league is competitive. You got 5 talented rookies came in last year, not to mention 5 managers the year before that, and then a whole other draft class this year. Teams are going to be now maybe having 2-man defense.
Yep.
And 3-man teams. It's going to put a little bit of pressure.
Yeah, and that leads me into a question. What are your thoughts on 3 men on the field or 2 men on the field? What do you think you're leaning towards? Obviously, being the commish.
We don't know. We're leaning towards that. We haven't really looked into that path. We've been exploring other options, rule changes. It's pretty busy at WCHW. I'm obviously the commissioner getting the 2025 rule book out sometime, and then free agency rules. Lots of stuff to be worked on. But the short answer is no. We don't know.
Yep. And obviously that draft is probably going to be in July or June or maybe May. But so it's a little ways away, obviously. But yep. So, you got any more words to say before we wrap this thing up?
First of all, I'd like to do the Bible verse of the day. The Bible verse of the day is just a big thanks to Synthetics USA for making lots of this league happen, making it be as good as it is with spray paint, a good fence, and then also the qualities of having good materials, so we can bring late podcasts to you from this quality. So today's Bible verse is coming from you from Colossians. It is Paul writing to the church in Colossae, and his words are, whatever you do it, work heartily as for the Lord and not for men. And that just reminds Paul.
Yeah, it's Colossians 3:23, I believe.
3:23, yep. And just Paul reminding us to try our best for God's glory, not for our own.
Yeah, it's not just. I think that's just a great verse. I need to work on that, but it's not just doing something because you want to make sure you don't get in trouble. But it's really do it for the one that made you, God. We're made in the image of God, so that's just. Yeah.
See, and just again, just
great
so work hard for not just for wiffleball, but for school, for baseball, for your parents, all doing all your chores, and everybody needs to work on it, and they kind of got to step back and just examine themselves. Yeah, so that's about it for today. Anything else?
You got anything else to say?
No, but subscribe in that corner. And then watch the last video in this playlist in that corner. And then watch Gunner smoke some balls down here along with his buddies. And then watch, also check out this awesome video for you, our latest upload. So that's about it. Thank you for joining this WCHW podcast and staying for the end. Make sure to subscribe to WCHW if you want more content like this and all sorts of other stuff. I'm Josiah Lynn, the commissioner of the WCHW, saying bye from the WCHW official podcast. See ya.